Tonight we are eating leftovers, leftover matzah, leftover matzah shekels, leftover crackers in here. So tonight we're going to eat of YHVH, just Hadassah and I. And so while we eat matzah during unleavened bread, what do?
We eat matzah.
Well, I know, but what do?
Well,
What's the point of the matzah? What does the matzah represent?
YHVH.
That's right. And so when we eat of the matzah, we eat of YHVH. Same thing. So we've done fierce intentionality, fully human, extravagant generosity, disruptive honesty, scandalous freedom. What's the next one? Cunning. His ability, his cunning ability. So his shrewd cunning.
So we're talking about cunning, and we're gonna snack on our food here and talk about cunning today.
Talk about like how YHVH was cunning. Cunnin. So he this is a hard one to chat with you about, actually, because this is a hard concept. He knows he's operating behind enemy lines. So he's like a warrior, like a soldier. And he knows how to be like cunning and knows when to go. He's like a Navy SEAL. He doesn't force anyone to follow him. He has brilliant timing. He outwits his enemies. He's smart. He has secret wisdom. He's as shrewd as a snake, and innocent as a dove. He lets others walk away if they choose to. He's reluctant to do miracles. And maybe that's one of the reasons he didn't want to overwhelm people with his majesty and his abilities. So, and he uses intrigue. He holds his ground. He sets traps to get someone right where he wants them. He sets traps to get someone right where he wants them. Yes, he did do that. Master of maneuvering through booby traps. I've forgotten this one. So he's a master of maneuvering through like minefields, and this is like all about being a soldier, you know, being a Navy SEAL. That's pretty cool. He looks for the one thread that will unravel a person's life. Wow. So what are the stories, Hadassah?
Well, I don't have much, but
What do you have?
I have holds his ground, won't be put in a box, secret wisdom, brilliant timing, master of
Maneuvering
through
booby traps.
Yeah.
Okay, so the stories that we find some of this in is the Pharisees tried to trap him in various ways, and he like totally got out of. He outsmarted them. He held his ground. He outsmarted them. They wouldn't be put in a box. He baited them instead of him being baited. He had brilliant timing in those conversations with the Pharisees. And he was a master of maneuvering through those booby traps that the Pharisees tried to put him in. Controls a crowd without causing anarchy. Yeah. And he would say, by what authority are you doing these things? He said things like, oh, well, let's look at the woman at the well. That was huge. He was super cunning in there. He found that one thread that unraveled her life. I know you don't quite understand this. Or the rich young ruler. He's like, don't flatter me. You know the commands, so do them. So how can this be applied to our life, Hadassah?
Sorry, I don't know some of this.
I know, it's a little hard one, actually. Cunning. Well, I think for me, it will not be put in a box. I'd love to be a master at maneuvering through booby traps. When people bait me into conversations about the name or the calendar or all this other stuff. They bait me, and then I would like to have, be able to maneuver through that, or have the wisdom to not go there. He holds his ground. That is something that I would like to eat more of, to hold my ground with things. Yeah, like I'm not going to be tossed by the wind, to one reckoning of time to another, or to one belief about this or that to another. It's like I'm solid, and he was solid. That's what I want to be, solid, holding my ground. He lets others walk away if they choose. Yeah, I've learned to do that. Actually, I've learned how to let other people walk away from the relationship with me, or ministry, or the moment, or whatever it is. I let them walk away. I can do that now. I didn't used to be able to do that, but now I can. So he lets others walk away, but he also has the ability himself to walk away. That's cool. He doesn't force anyone to follow him. And his brilliant timing outsmarts his enemy. So I want to be able to outsmart the enemy, and I want to have the brilliant timing in conversation that YHVH had, and how he just knew exactly what to say to pull that one thread that would just unravel someone's life, to be able to say something so perfectly that it just went straight to that person's heart. So cunning. He was cunning. All right, that's what we're going to eat of him tonight. That's how we're going to eat of YHVH tonight. His cunningness. Is that good with the salsa? I think that might be good with salsa. That's good. You like YHVH?
Yeah.
Yeah? YHVH is pretty tasty, huh? He is tasty. He's amazing. YHVH is completely amazing. I mean, his capabilities and everything he could do, I want to do. Do you want to do it? I want to be as capable as he was in all the situations that he encountered himself in. When I come into those situations, I want to be as capable. So eat of him.
And I love his taste and the festivals and what he does, and of course I love him, and he's the unleavened one that we're eating of.
He's the unleavened one, yeah.
Yeah, that's
So
pretty cool.
Think about him. Contemplate how he did what he did. I want to be a Navy SEAL for the king. That's what I want. I want to do. YHVH was a Navy SEAL. He was cunning. He had the capability of being a Navy SEAL. That's what I want. So if YHVH needs somebody to go do a mission, I want to be called. I want him to look at me and go, "Oh, I know who can do that. It's Rebekah. Rebekah can do that." That's what.
Can you do that?
There would just absolutely be no other greater honor than to be called by the king to do a mission that he knew I could do. Because I was cunning. Because I was his Navy SEAL. Sealette, maybe? Because I'm a girl. Sealette.